영국에서 온 이 여행자들 정확한 비율로 소맥을 만드는 모습이 심상치 않습니다. 젓가락 사용하는 것까지 누구에게 배운 걸까요? 망설임 하나 없는 원샷 건배까지. 한국인보다 더 한국인 같습니다. 2차로 간 노래방까지. 한국에서 대체 어떻게 보냈길래 이렇게까지 된 걸까요? 이 모습이 어디서부터 시작됐는지 이들의 부산 여행기 함께 따라가 보겠습니다.
We literally arrived half an hour ago. Our hotel has a rooftop pool, so of course all of the lads have already jumped in.
It's been carnage for the last half an hour.
We've got an absolutely epic view of all of the skyscrapers. We can see the beach that way, rooftop pool. We could already tell vibes are going to be high. And what did the boys say earlier?
It's going to be the best day ever.
이들이 묵는 호텔 해운대 쪽입니다. 사실 지금 보이는 이 고층 스카이라인 자체가 최근 20년 사이에 거의 새로 생긴 겁니다. 해운대의 랜드마크급 초고층 건물 대부분이 2010년대 이후 완공됐어요. 런던의 스카이라인이 수백 년에 걸쳐 쌓인 것과 비교하면 이 동네는 통째로 한 세대 만에 다시 그려진 셈이죠.
And the boys are just about to go and get some Korean fried chicken, their new obsession on this trip.
Okay, so we are trying Korea's most popular fast food restaurant called Mum's Touch. I've got a burger there, essentially known for their fried chicken, which is very Korean. I've gone for the classic Mum's Touch Fry Burger.
본 영상의 댓글 중엔 맘스터치 보고 이상한 이름이라는 댓글도 보였는데요. 그런데 한국에선 이 브랜드가 맥도날드를 매출로 이긴 지 이미 오래입니다. 국내 버거 프랜차이즈 중 매장 수 1위가 바로 여기죠. 제일 싼 메뉴가 제일 맛있다는 이 두 사람의 반응도 사실 한국인들도 똑같이 하는 말입니다.
Really crispy on the outside, soft in the middle. We're cooked to it. This, for me, is a good 8 out of 10.
Oh, high praise.
This is their the cheapest one on the menu, just the basic chicken thigh burger. It's decent. Loads of mayonnaise, a bit of gherkin. It's really good actually, isn't it? It lives up to the hype. I think this might be beating McDonald's in Korea for me now.
Oh my god. Wow. So our first stop on today's adventure is a half an hour walk along the beach, which is crazy because who would have thought there's a beach in South Korea? And as soon as we've stepped up to it, they're making a gigantic sandcastle and like carving it away with it all like cornered off like it's an actual like a government run thing. I don't know.
길이 1.5km 남짓한 이 해변에 여름 성수기엔 하루 100만 명 가까이 몰릴 때가 있습니다. 세계에서 가장 촘촘하게 사람이 들어차는 해변 중 하나로 꼽히는 곳이죠. 그리고 부산은 이 해변 하나로 끝이 아닙니다. 바다와 도심, 강, 그리고 산까지 한 도시 안에 다 갖춘 곳은 전 세계를 뒤져도 흔치 않습니다. 부산 사람들에겐 당연한 이 하루가 세계 어디서도 흔치 않은 축복이라는 걸 이 외국인 여행객들의 표정이 말해주고 있습니다.
Now we are in Blue Lime Park, which looks like it has train tracks down the middle of it. Some weird spiky stuff back there. Korea Tourism Awards 2002. Got such a nice atmosphere though, and it's like a random Wednesday, but there's just loads of families out walking around enjoying the sunshine, so it's making me feel very happy right now.
이 공원 원래는 화물과 여객을 실어 나르던 동해 남부선 옛 철길이었습니다. 철길이 다른 곳으로 옮겨가면서 완전히 방치될 뻔했는데 부산은 이 철로를 철거하는 대신 해안선 위를 달리는 관광용 스카이 캡슐로 통째로 재활용했습니다.
You had to book 2 months in advance, so there's no impromptu decisions here in Busan, so make sure you're organised if you want to do this.
Oh, it's got a bloody glass bottom thing.
Go on.
I get a bit weak at the knees.
Yeah, there's nothing there, that's fine. This is fine.
You scared?
It is a bit scary.
Hold your hand.
Can't really see on the camera, I don't think.
We've made it to the Sky Capsule.
Yeah.
Wait, right.
Yeah.
Pretend you're me.
I'm pretending to be an influencer, but it's more my partner who's the influencer.
See ya. 안녕하세요. We're on.
If you go here, then you got both angles.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's good, it's good.
Take a picture.
Okay.
Oh yes. 안녕하세요. Thank you. It does take to clearly stay in your.
I went there the angry chicken thing.
Now we're really getting some food. Put that one.
And we're in, and it is beautiful, right guys?
We got a yellow one as well.
We've got a yellow one. We're sky training our way through Busan. Sky capsuling our way through Busan, and the views are absolutely epic.
I would describe it as encapsulating.
Oh,
Rules were made for someone else to try.
I'm actually so happy.
안녕하세요.
Hello! This is so much fun.
I was born running every step.
Okay, so for any K-pop fans, admirers, K-dramas out there, that, what do you call it? Walkway? That walkway there, here, up to the lighthouse, is where all of the dramas happen. So you'll probably recognise it if you're into K-dramas. We're not quite there yet. We watched K-pop Dragon Hunters the other night.
Demon Hunters.
Yeah, well, it's the spin-off, K-pop Dragon Hunters.
No, K-pop Demon Hunters.
K-pop Demon Hunters we watched the other day. It was pretty sick. I was like, where are they?
well, that was absolutely epic, and we're just walking back to the hotel now, and look at how much this sandcastle has been developed in the space of probably about 2 hours. So cool. Okay, now it's time for Korean barbecue in Busan. You put your jackets in the chair. Yeah, I want a flavour soju. So we've been given a vitamin C tablet to help us absorb all the meat and the alcohol. Right, it comes in the little glasses. And then, so it's in there. And then I just order a soju.
고깃집에서 술 먹기 전 숙취 해소제부터 챙겨주는 것. 한국에선 아주 흔한 일이죠. 알아서 챙겨주는 이런 디테일 영국 펍에서는 좀처럼 보기 힘든 풍경입니다. 참고로 이 반찬들 웬만하면 다 무한리필입니다. 우리들에게는 당연하지만 조그만 서비스에도 비용을 청구하는 본인들 나라에선 겪어보지 못한 문화에 처음 온 외국인들은 놀라곤 하죠.
Mate, that's quite nice.
That's alright, isn't it?
I didn't shock mine, but that's nice.
I think you guys probably know us so well by now that you can probably see where this is going.
어젯밤 과음에 힘들어 말없이 걷기만 하는 이 친구들은 오늘 태권도 체험이 예정되어 있습니다. 태권도는 한국이 종주국인 무술 중 유일하게 올림픽 정식 종목이 된 종목입니다. 태권도장은 전 세계 190여 개국에서 만나볼 수 있고요. 영국에서도 태권도장이 낯설지는 않습니다. K-팝과 K-드라마 열풍에 최근 몇 년 새 영국 내 태권도장 수도 꾸준히 늘고 있거든요. 오늘 종주국에서 태권도를 배운 후엔 본인들 나라에 돌아가서 태권도장 보면 으쓱할지도 모르겠네요.
Experienced our first night out with about 15 to 20 drinks. But anyway, I am super excited.
And so it began. Our raging hangovers had to be left at the door as we got stuck into the class.
Last time we talked, you had nothing to say. You chose to walk, give what we had away. I hope you get what you're looking for. But babe, with me, you close the door on everything we could have been. Don't go thinking we could be friends. No, you.
It's actually really fun. The instructor is very friendly and he's just making it a good time for everyone. Or side head.
When it ends, it ends. I really thought we might have.
As you can probably tell, Everyone from the group had fully bonded after the night before, and from this point on, the laughs never really stopped. It became a bit of a theme throughout our 10 days in Korea, and honestly, I don't think we've laughed this much in years.
Okay, today last mission is border breaking. Okay, don't worry. Soft border. Sound is very soft. Okay, round kick or take here. Round kick. Front foot, outside turn, ready? Knee up and kick. Swing, full swing please.
Now it was our turn. Have they got two boards?
Ready?
That was actually a really fun experience and insight into Taekwondo. Got myself a little certificate that says I completed the Korea Taekwondo experience. So glad I got to experience it in Korea because it's my first ever Taekwondo lesson. Hopefully not my last.
이 알록달록한 동네 원래는 이런 모습이 전혀 아니었습니다. 한국전쟁 당시 부산은 북한군에게 점령되지 않은 몇 안 되는 지역이라 피란민들이 이 가파른 산비탈까지 밀려와 한자촌을 만들었습니다. 수십 년간 그냥 가난한 동네였죠. 그 동네가 지금은 연 관광객이 100만 명을 넘는 명소가 됐습니다. 이들은 콜롬비아 메데인의 코무나 13과 비교했는데 실제로 감천문화마을은 종종 한국의 산토리니로도 불립니다. 그리스 산토리니가 자연이 만든 절벽 위 풍경이라면 이곳은 가난했던 사람들이 살아남기 위해 쌓아 올린 마을이 예술로 다시 태어난 경우라는 점에서 결이 다르죠.
Hangover shaken off, it was time to head to one of Busan's most colourful neighbourhoods for a cafe experience unlike anything we've ever seen before.
Alright guys, we've arrived at a place called Gamcheon Cultural Village right behind us. It was a 20-minute drive from the area we're staying at in Busan because I think it was like 2009. They did like a big tourist thing where there's lots of artistic shops and lots of colourful houses and blah blah. Yeah, basically lots of people come here. It's one of the biggest tourist attractions. So we're going to go and explore, and there's meant to be a really cool cafe here that our guide has described as an ADHD cafe. So far it's really cool. It's like you kind of stepped into a colouring book and every building's like a different colour with like a theme and lots of graffiti around and lots of souvenirs.
You know
However,
what it reminds me of?
What?
Comuna 13 in Colombia.
Yeah.
Look, and you've got the views here as well. It's literally
Exactly the same,
kind of the
isn't
same,
it?
isn't
Yeah,
it?
it looks
Yeah.
so similar. So this way is the very famous, I think it's a fox and a girl looking out at the view, which is beautiful, but the queue is miles long, so
queuing for a photo.
we don't care enough to do it. But here is the view that you can get with the famous statue. So if you're bothered, you can get it, but it is beautiful, look at it. And you can really see like the colourful houses from this direction as well. So we're attempting to find this cafe that is apparently like an ADHD cafe.
You can't say that, can you? Oh, there you go.
Well, it'd be like brightly coloured probably, I guess, and like a bit over-stimulating, which I guess is what an ADHD person's brain feels like. So, I guess we can say that. Welcome to my world. Yeah, it's called Duff.
All right, let's go. Oh, menu here, yeah?
Wow.
What do you want?
Jazzy.
Vanilla latte?
Yeah, 2 please.
ADHD 카페라는 가이드의 표현대로 이 카페는 미로처럼 얽힌 계단과 통로, 그리고 곳곳에 숨어있는 오리들로 유명합니다. 실제로 여러 후기들을 보면 공간 자체가 워낙 볼 게 많고 이색적인 게 많아서 다들 재미있다는 후기가 많습니다. 감천문화마을엔 아이들이 즐길 거리는 부족한데 이 카페는 아이들이 빠져들 만한 요소가 많아 부모가 쉬는 카페라고 하네요. 이곳의 카페들 중에 특히 기억에 많이 남는 곳이라고 합니다.
Picture of ducks and then an arrow. So I'm assuming they're down.
Right, let's go and find some ducks then, shall we? Oh, this is very... Abby? Abby? This is very strange. That one full of water, really? Oh God. I made it. I just wanted to see a duck. Oh, here we go. Oh. Hello.
Yes, you are.
You want a video, Sav, or a picture?
One there for him.
Once Gaz had finally fed the ducks, we could sit down and kind of enjoy our coffees. The cafe itself is an experience in its own right. If you want to visit, it's called Duff Coffee. After a quick stop at the bathroom before we left,
Guys, this is the toilet. God. It is now the evening time, almost sunset, and we are heading up the top of this tower.
The biggest building in all of Busan.
It's called like the Exit Sky Tower or something like that. We bought our tickets online.
이들이 오른 이 타워, 부산에서 가장 높은 건물입니다. 그런데 정작 부산 시민들 사이에서는 이곳보다 황령산 전망대를 더 쳐주는 경우가 많습니다. 실제로 이 영상에는 이런 댓글도 달렸습니다. 전망은 황령산 정상이 훨씬 낫다. 파노라마 뷰에 날씨 좋으면 대마도까지 보인다. 입장료를 내는 인공 전망대와 그냥 올라가면 되는 자연 전망대. 여러분은 어느 전망대가 더 좋으셨나요?
Wow. That sun. It's misty, isn't it?
Ooh, what a view.
We're quite far away from the view though, aren't
We are, but I think... Yeah.
Must be able to go further up there, I think.
Windows could do a bit of a wipe as well.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just misty from the pollution.
On everything we could have been. Don't go thinking we could be friends. No, you can't bring us back from the dead. 'Cause when you know, and when you don't, when it ends.
There's a sky garden area where we could actually be, I think, is it actually outside? No, you're not even
I can
outside.
feel the wind. No, yeah.
Let's
There's
see.
some kind of wind.
Oh yeah, well it's fresh air here.
Yeah,
Right?
so it's like got walls at each side, but then I think...
The roof is open.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a much better view. This is much better.
Oh,
look
this
at
is
that.
good.
Okay, finally a view that we can look at. That's good.
이 두 사람, 영상 말미에 이렇게 말합니다. 진짜 좋았고 할 게 정말 많았다. 영상 밑에 달린 댓글 중 하나가 이 하루를 가장 정확히 요약하는 것 같습니다. 서울이 국가주도 개발의 중심으로 자란 도시라면 부산은 자기만의 길을 걸어왔다. 어느 정권에서든 중앙정부에 관심밖에 있었지만 그럼에도 스스로 자립해온 도시. 그 독립적인 정체성이 부산을 여행자에게 가장 편안한 도시로 만든 것 같다. 구불구불한 도로를 따라가다 보면 어느새 산과 바다가 동시에 펼쳐지는 도시. 다음 골목에서 뭐가 나올지 예측할 수 없다는 것. 이 예측할 수 없음이 매번 다른 경험을 만들어내고 그게 결국 사람들을 부산으로 계속 불러들이는 매력이 됩니다.
But nice little view of the sunset to sign off our Busan video. Absolutely loved it here. Loads to do. Really bustling, vibey city. Good nightlife. Lots of like modern fun stuff outside of like the cultural stuff we've done on the trip so far. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.